A marketing plan will include the key tracks, the singles, when the singles are the concentration tracks, which ones are coming out, and in the order, as the best that you know. When you're going to make the videos, what kind of videos you're going to make, or video you're going to make. The budgets for all these things that I'm going to tell you about. How you're going to do your radio campaign. You know, what if you're going to this track, what kind of radio stations are you going to target? Are they going to be top 40? Are they going to be urban? Or are they going to be metal? Or whatever the mix of stations might be, that will be the kinds of stations you would expect to program that concentration track. So you need to decide if you're going to do a video, and then you need the detail in your marketing plan about costs on that video, concept on that video. You need to know your concentration tracks. You need to know your street plan, if there is a street plan. What does that mean? Are you going to have street teams out giving out samples? Are you going to have snipes in certain marketplaces? Are you going to do billboards in certain markets? What will be your press campaign on a national basis? What will be your press campaign on a regional and local basis? What will be your sales program, your deal, so to speak? How you're going to sell this record? Are you going to put a discount on it? Are you not going to put a discount on it? How much price and positioning, which is in-store display, are you going to pay for? Price and positioning, are you going to put windows up? Are you going to pay for the record to be on the step downs in the record stores? That costs money. Are you going to do radio advertising commercials? Are you going to go television? Are you going to use television? All of that will be in an inclusive marketing campaign, and then you deal with the rest of the world. When do you go to the rest of the world? Does the record come out at the same time all over the world? On an established act that's sold a lot of records, that's the case. If it's a new act, that may be months down the line. And you work it market by market when it's brand new. But you'll need to know, what is the international strategy? Are you going to try and break it internationally? And if you are, is the artist going to go over and do press and promo in front? Is the artist going to do what we call electronic press kits that can be sent out around the world, so you get some sense of who the artist is, the profile. You get to have some questions that you might have answered. Do they do phoners? Do they go and visit on a press basis, then come and do a club tour, and then eventually the singles? When do the singles come out? Do you do a different video overseas than you do in America? So if you get into a real project-long marketing plan, understanding that that's a snapshot at a given point in time, and it will change dramatically. So we roughly sketch out the whole plan, but for maybe 3 months there's a great deal of detail. And every 3 months, as you get moving along in the plan, you put a lot of detail in the second 3 months and the third 3 months, because things change so rapidly, more so than any other product that I can think of in my whole. I've never thought of another. I could never come up with a product that changes so much like a record on a global basis. I mean, a movie is a movie. It comes out, it's a movie. A record, if you put out 3 singles, that record could be completely different, each single, because the audience may be different. And one single builds on the next single, which brings it to another level. And while we're sleeping, while we're talking, artists all over the world are getting played and getting exposed and getting accepted. So you wake up tomorrow morning and the artist is in a different space. And you have to be able to get that information, and you have to be able to react to that on a marketing way.